Hi, the course is on C++, that is C++ programming. I am the tutor for this course and I have covered the course right from the basics to the advanced level. The course is designed for the beginners and keeping in mind the university syllabus, most of the university offer C++ as a part of their curriculum. Whatever the common syllabus is, the course covered everything from the syllabus and beyond that one. First of all, I'll tell a few important things about my course. See, this course is covered on whiteboard. I am there in between you and C++. And I'm there with you throughout the course, right? So every session is on board. You feel as if you are in a classroom. And also I have given the demonstration of each and every topic by writing the code. So practical also I have covered, and theoretical part with detailed diagrams. Each and every topic is covered in detail with proper diagrams so that you can easily grasp the concept. And the more important thing is you should remember the concept. Right? So I have focused on that one. So learning is one thing and remembering and utilizing it properly is the more challenging thing for the student. So I have tried to make that part more and more easy. And really you will enjoy learning C++, that is in more and more simple and easy way. All the concepts are covered in detail and with simplicity, a lot of simplicity. Now next, let us talk about why C++. Question is why one should learn C++. So the first answer is that for the most of the computer science graduates, it's mandatory for them to study it as a part of curriculum. But sometimes students think that is it really useful? Is it worth learning C++? It's outdated or it's dead? No. C++ still is in use. No doubt there are many other languages that has came up and that are more commonly used, but C++ has its own place and it is used by most of the companies for application development. The major benefit of learning C++ is it's object oriented, and most of the latest languages are also object oriented, and C++ provides a lot of features in object orientation which are not there in latest languages. So C++ syntactically it's more powerful than any other language. No doubt the syntax may be a little lengthy and you have to learn too many things, but it gives a lot of powers to the programmer to make the code work as they want. Now I'll show you the importance of C++, where it is used and all. See, here I have a diagram to explain you. See, we run our programs on the hardware, that is on our machine. So let us say this is a hardware. And over every hardware, there must be some operating system running, like Windows operating system or Linux operating system or Mac or OS X operating system may be running. Above that, we run the applications. So we find a lot of applications directly running over the operating system, like the web browsers or many applications for office use like MS Office, or many applications for designing like Adobe applications or AutoCAD, Autodesk applications that directly runs over the operating system. Or multimedia applications like movie editors or audio editors or DJ apps, all those apps, they directly run over the operating system. So like this. So hardware, above that operating system, above that runs your apps. So most of the apps that are directly running over the operating system, maybe they are developed in C++, because C++ is unmanaged language which is more compatible with the hardware. It can directly interact with the operating system and it is used for developing most of the desktop based applications that directly runs over the operating system. Now on the other hand, if you talk about C#, that is .NET languages, or Java or Python, most of those languages, they don't run directly on the operating system, but they have their own environment. They are managed languages. They run within their environment. They require their interpreter or they require their runtime environment. Like Java runs inside JVM and .NET programs runs inside Common Language Runtime Environment, that is CLR. So they run under interpreter. They run as a part of interpreter. They don't directly interact with the operating system or the hardware. So they are not that much powerful compared to C++. And you may be knowing that the languages like Java, they don't have pointers because they don't have to directly interact with the hardware. But C++ programs or C language program, they can interact directly with the hardware. So here is the list of applications that are possible using C++. So we can develop system softwares or the tools or the utilities that are directly useful on the operating system, and we can develop embedded software. So wherever you are programming for the microcontrollers or microprocessors, like in IoT, you can directly use C++, which is more compatible to the hardware. No doubt the other languages are providing better API and faster way of development, but C++ is also suitable there. And you can even develop your own operating systems or interpreter. Like if I say what is used for developing JVM of Java, maybe some language, it's not Java, right? It was not developed definitely using Java, maybe it is using C++. So like that you can develop games and graphics and desktop applications and the IDEs, many things to count. But the development in this area is very slow and very few companies work. A lot of IT jobs are related to cloud computing or web development because there is a lot of requirement for development in this area. So the requirement is less, but the quality requirement is there. So that is the use of C++. So I have explained you the benefit of C++. Now next, let me talk about the course, right? So why C++ I have explained you. Now let me talk about the course. See, my course is more than 20 hours. So I may be adding few more lectures in this one. Then more than 20 lectures are there, and the sections, it is divided into sections. For almost every section I have given quiz and I have given student exercise programs, that is workbook programs. So every program is also provided as a resource. And finally there is a student project, a small project. So mostly students want to develop some project after learning a language. So I have provided one project and I have discussed the project and I also provided the code for that one. Yeah. These are some of the topics from my course content. All the detailed contents you can go through, you can look at the course contents. So I have covered every topic in C++ in very much detail. Now for every topic I have given whiteboard lecture as well as a hands-on practice, that is practically I have shown it by writing and running the program. And while writing the program also I have given a lot of explanations about the topic. I have covered each and every topic in detail. I have covered the basic things in more and more detail that you have not studied in your academics. I am sure you have not studied that in academics. And the object orientation onwards, that is C++, main part of C++, I have covered it, associating it with the more real life examples so that you can really understand why you have object orientation and you can better utilize it in your application development. Like any language you may be learning, definitely you should understand object orientation, right? And the way it is covered here is really different. Object oriented programming is more related to designing of a software. So I have tried to focus more on the designing part. So I have taken the examples so that you can easily understand object orientation and also you can remember it. And also it becomes easy for you to learn any programming language that is object oriented. So the concepts I have focused more on that and also the syntax. So if you take the course, definitely you have a lot of things to learn here and you will enjoy learning C++ and you will find it very much easy to program in C++.